What's up, Pac? My name's Wolv21. Welcome back to some FTB Infinity. I needed to go to the Nether because I need some sulfur, and you can only get that from the Nether, from what I can see. So we're here. That's a nitro creeper. That's really bad. Those are some dogs. Those are a lot of dogs, actually. Is that what we're looking for? That's a hive. That's a pigman. That's your keeper we want to watch out for. Sulfur ore. Right, that I knew was going to catch on fire. Hopefully it won't be for too long. I do want to grab that, but not really. Because that does have a possibility of exploding. We got... So, what? I need to get any of them? Oh, okay, hold on. Thank you guys again for leaving your likes down below. Hopefully this helps. How many did we get? 5. That should be enough. No, 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 no. Oh! Nitro creeper, no, please! It's like the worst one to come across. Basically, what nitro creepers are, they like instantly explode as soon as they're in your vicinity. So that's all I really wanted for this. So I will come back in a little bit. All right. Well, now I believe we're back. See, look, our Ender Lily seed is actually growing. So I believe it's going to be coming out on Easter. So I just want to say Happy Easter for those that do celebrate it. Hopefully your travels and everything are fantastic and you're safe. I didn't mention beforehand, but yes. I did a little background work. I did get a jetpack, a leadstone jetpack. I'm going to make a spare one, just in case. Winky wink. All the components, and actually that's a basic capacitor, so it needs the leadstone flux capacitor. So if you look up jetpack, this is the one that we're making. It requires a bit of resources, so lots of lead, lots of copper, lots of copper. Also, it's 4 steam dynamos for the other sides, copper gears. So I had to go and do a bunch of mining, which I actually did at level 40, which I'll show you in a moment of where I went to do that, to do all of that, all that lovely mining. It was fantastic. Also made a basic capacitor because I wanted to do an in-between, like a buffer for power. So it requires basic capacitors, a redstone block in the middle, and 4 pieces of iron. So if we go down here, and if you hear me jump every once in a while, you're gonna hear the jetpack go. It's very low in RF, so it's only got, what was it, 25,000? Yeah, so it's not a lot. Yay. And then if you hit, is it Z? I forget what hover mode is. You gotta look in the configuration to see what hover mode is. So basically what I did was I moved one of the, I have other ones up there. The basic capacitor bank, I put off of the steam dynamos into the basic capacitor, and the basic capacitor is gonna go to both the harvester and the planter. That's where the 2 of those are going to go. So right click on this, you can do is we can just shift click the jetpack into here, and that's basically how you power it back up again. What we need to do today is we need to configure the generators. Remove the. I would love to kill you, but you are so powerful. So my levels are at 13 right now as I try to attack it with my. I have a looting 3 stone shovel now, or shovel hammer now, which is oh so amazing. The way you do that is you take lapis, you basically put that into the right hand side. The tool that you want to have lapis on it requires 450 to get to the highest level. You basically just take it out and keep putting it back in. Now you can use lapis blocks if you want it to make it go faster, but I did that already. The more that you use a lapis tool for looting and or fortune, it'll actually increase over time. So you don't need exactly 450, but it will speed up the process if you do have that. So we're just gonna grab these guys. lovely. All right, we're making the generators from EnderIO, which I already have. I think a couple in here somewhere. If I can find them. Oh yeah, they're there. So yes. So same thing as these guys. Technically, these guys I can move downstairs too, so we can technically have 4 of them. But we're gonna take 2 of those. Now I do want to make the other upgrades for these guys too, so that they're more efficient. So let's do let's look up upgrade. So the double layer capacitor. Double layer capacitor requires coal dust. The basic capacitors on the left and right to make 1 of them, and then energetic alloy. Energetic alloy requires redstone, gold, and glowstone. So which we have all 3 of those already. So gold, redstone, and glowstone. Basically put that into the... It doesn't matter if you can't smelt 1 individually for the alloy smelter, so you put 1 in each of them. Requires the energetic alloy, which is right here. So we're gonna try to make 2 of them. At least we should try. So we got, let's see, up and down. Now, what I needed from beforehand, if you saw the first minute of the video, is we needed sulfur. Sulfur you can also get from the nether. So if we smelt this, that's pulverized. If we smelt this, it's going to smelt all nether ores that doubles out into normal ores. It's got sulfur ore. What we do is then we grind it. Once it's grinded, it creates 6, I believe, per 1. Or 12. Or 6. So there's a chance of, I guess, it doubling again. You can also, when you pulverize coal, as a slight chance of getting sulfur also. So you technically don't have to go to the nether unless you want to grind out a lot of coal, which can give you sulfur also. All right. So we needed the pulverized coal, which we're going to put in the middle. 1, 2. And now we need basic capacitors. So we need the copper for the middle part. We need a bunch of redstone, and I actually need a bunch of gold. So we're going to do this. So we're going to go here. And the corners, and then 4s, and you, and there. Awesome. 4 basic capacitors. Left and right, double layers. All right, so then the generators that we're gonna put down below are gonna be more efficient as far as their power output. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so we got items, energy. We need barrels, or at least a barrel. We'll bring a bunch with us. And I think that's it. I think our system's almost ready to be kicked off, which is freaking amazing. All right. And then we have to reconfigure and wire everything, which is going to be so much fun. All right, so the generators. We need to go here and here. This is going to be really wild. All right, so we got. Let's put down a piece of cobblestone here. We're going to put you there. Actually, we're gonna put you down 1, because that actually will wind up being better for being down 1. Let's break you and you. We'll put you there. No. There we go. Okay, so I shift clicked on this side of this one because it just wound up being too close. All right, so that's going to be charcoal. So I need to find a piece of charcoal, which I don't know if we have on us right now. All right. Let's go back up. Let's go over here. I think I have charcoal in here. Do I have charcoal in here? No, I don't. So we got to go up even more. We got even more. Let's make at least 1 so at least we can lock what exactly is in there. And it's here. Grab a bunch. We'll smelt it really quick. Get some charcoal. And all the way down, right here. And this side, so we got all smelting. Not smelting a barrel. Technically, I can make this faster by putting a capacitor in there. There you go, charcoal. All right, so we go all the way down below. We're gonna put the charcoal into the barrel, and then we're gonna lock it to make sure that that is only the barrel for that. Barrel, shift click, lock. Awesome. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to go item conduit. We're gonna go right across. Oh no, don't shift click there. Just regular right click and right click, because you don't want to. If you shift click, then it's gonna put it off to the side. All right, so oh, this might be a little bit difficult for us to get around, but that's okay. Should probably put it all the way up top or down below, huh? All right, let's do then power. And technically, that's all that we need. So then that is all connected. I'm going to put the capacitors in here and here. So the burn rate is a little bit faster to be more efficient. All right, so now we need to route where everything's going to go. Fun part. So let's grab a bunch of saplings, which are all over here. Oak saplings. This is where you can really tweak this however you want. My down below section is not very clean at all. You can easily clean it up and shift it around if you want to. I might do that later on. This is gonna have the same concept. I hate you. Hits for like 8 hearts of damage. It's ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna go out. We're going out from extract from here, active signal onto the green. Basically, the green. I'll call it the green line. Then they go the green channel. So the green channel is gonna go down here, and the only inputs are down here are gonna be. So we're gonna change these to in and outs. In and outs. So for all of these across the board. In and outs. Okay, so what we want is for the saplings one, we want to say insert on the green, then you hit this one, and we want to extract, we'll say extract on the brown. So it's just simply left clicking on the block itself. We'll cycle through the colors. So the next one in the line is brown. Make it very simplistic. So you got brown, so which that means that the planter is going to be inputted on the brown. It's the only one that can go in there, which is absolutely amazing. So we're going to say insert on the brown channel. That's it. Only saplings will go into the planter from there, and that is all. We're not extracting anything from here. The power is already set from beforehand, and that's it. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to extract on the blue channel for the wood logs. Now, the blue channel are going to be the inputs on the generators. That's what we're cooking. So we're going to say insert on the blue. Insert on the blue. And it's already cooking because there was one in there. And now because that's going, it has nowhere to go. And then now we've got, actually I've got one extra one in there. That should have cooked all the way through. Okay, that's fine. So these two inserts of the blue. Now the extracts is going to be on this one because we want this to be a buffer. So we're going to say extract on the purple line. And this one's going to be insert on the purple line. This one, we're going to extract on the cyan. And these two are going to be only insert onlys on the cyan. And see, look, it automatically dumped in. So now it's going to be generating power because it automatically pulled from there. Do the same from over here. I'm going to say insert on the purple. So basically, we're just daisy chaining colors. So green to the greens, brown to the brown for saplings only, blue to the blue to cook the logs, purple to purple for the buffer in between because we're gonna hold all the charcoal in here first. Charcoal to the generators. They're gonna automatically smelt to generate power. That's it. That is 100% done. Now, to kick this off, What you would technically do first is put coal in there first. The next thing that you do, saplings into there. That's it. 100% done. Now, once the harvester catches up and does the actual work, once the trees grow, it's going to automatically harvest, dump all the items to down below. We've got a little buffer in between for this guy so that we can also charge our backpack, which is amazing. The only issue that we're going to run into later on is that these guys are going to fill up eventually. So the apples will fill up. We'll have too many logs. We'll have too much charcoal. That's where we got to upgrade the barrels, which I'll show you to do later on. Later on, we're probably going to wind up once we have enough power and everything, that sort of resources. Then we'll just dump the rest of them into there's a void upgrade. The void upgrade will just get rid of whatever extra it has. And this will be an infinite looping system, and it'll continuously go forever. Now what we can do from this is that we can run power from here up into our other items up top, technically. So the other battery bank I have up top, I want to attach to this so it can hold a bigger reserve of power. So right now we have a positive 160 RF per tick. We could also control the maximum output by simply just typing in here of how much we actually want to output in case we want to do so. Let's have some food. Might take a little bit of time to grow, but that's okay. Now there are other byproducts we can get from the harvester itself. This is empty, it's called sludge. We could create a sludge boiler if you want to, and we can get some byproducts from that, like clay and heated sand, and there's a whole bunch of different stuff we can get from that. Or we can create a void pipe to just get rid of all the fluid from there also, which, let's see if we can make one. Void fluid pipe. So it requires sealants, so it requires a black dye, glass, and a redstone to create the void pipes. You can create 3 of them. It's not bad. The sealant is just cooking either slime balls or cactus green, and you can attach it right to that. So I think we'll probably wind up doing that. I don't think if this is full that it will stop the system, but in case it does, then we can always make that later on. And that's it. This is going to still be stuck with power. As soon as the harvester runs, this is going to drain out pretty fast. I believe everything is set up properly. If anything's messed up, just double check your settings. Make sure that extracts, the redstone signal is constantly running. You don't want anything to be stuck. There's our first tree. We'll see if it goes and harvests it. If it does, it'll be awesome. Now, what we could do is we could expand the system too. We could expand the steam dynamos all the way down this way. Just create the same chain, the insert on the purple line, and we can create the same thing over here with more generators going back and forth, either really any direction, just as long as the inputs and outputs are correct with the proper going. Did it? There it goes. Everything's going in. Probably dump it off into the first one. That's fine. Technically, we could round robin it if we do this and do extract and do round robin. Well, that'll do is it'll evenly distribute the items between multiple sources. So I'm gonna set that to round robin, just so that it winds up hitting both of them at the same time. We'll cook us more charcoal. Might as well use both of them at the same time and filling up just one. That's it. And as soon as that's finished, the saplings are going to go into the sapling buffer, and then the saplings will go all the way over here. Now we've got sustainable power. That's decent. What we can do is we can run all the energy conduit all the way up top, connect it to these guys, and technically we don't need these generators anymore, just because, well, now we have now we got a power source. Now we don't need individual power anymore, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, hopefully this helped you out. Again, this is just one direction that you can possibly go. We want the steam dynamo. Actually, we add more. Actually, if we do more upgrades too, this can create a sustainable amount of power. We've got plenty of wood now for in case of anything that we want to build. We've got charcoal. We've got the infinite looping power. We do have our mini bank in the center to create a buffer for power. And there it goes. It's awesome. My name is Wolv21. Thank you guys again for all of your amazing support. Have a fantastic weekend. The rest of your Easter. If this comes out today, hopefully it does. Or whenever this comes out. And as always, remember to rock on.